I've decided to switch things up on my channel a little bit. Up until now, all my videos have been basically pre-scripted, and it takes me quite a while to put these videos together. But I'm still going to keep on doing that, but I'm also going to be doing what I would call a free video. It won't be really a video, it'll be something like this, just an audio recording. I'm going to start just basically, I'll call it, I'm actually not sure what I'm going to be calling it, but I'm going to be starting a playlist that will consist of unscripted, just basically me sitting talking and discussing how I feel about whatever's happening at the time. I'm going to keep on doing the videos that I have been doing, but these are just going to be talks. There won't be any images. I will put up one image, and it'll basically be almost like a podcast. So just an update on my interview with the psychologist. That should be happening this week sometime. I will let you know as soon as I'm going to be putting that up. I must just check my email to see when he can be available, and we are going to do it. So in this recording, I want to discuss tendency amongst us whites that has been worrying me for a while. That is basically the traitors amongst us. Now, when I say traitors, I'm not talking about people who are running to the government or whatever to inform on those who are taking part in something like semi or paramilitary training or security training off the books or anything like that. I'm not talking about these people. What I'm talking about is the white business owners that are sabotaging their own people, us whites. Now, something led me to want to talk about this. I have a family member who has been working at a certain company for quite a while, and this person goes way beyond their call of duty or their line of duty in this business and runs a few departments that they were never meant to run, or they were never hired to run, but has been doing it for a little while now and does it very well. The other day, this person's boss comes up to them, stands next to the desk, and literally tells them, and I quote, "You are worth fuck all to me." Just like that. The boss tells this person that they are worth absolutely nothing to them. He needs to replace this person with a black person so that he can get a higher BEE score and get tenders with whatever, bigger tenders. Now, these are the people that I have a strong disliking to, or a disagreement with. And as far as I'm concerned, these are the traitors amongst us. They are putting white people who are already under severe stress, out of work, ultimately out on the street for some of them. This is not a good thing. And we need to start keeping track and finding these people who are doing these kind of things. And there needs to be some, as far as I'm concerned, there needs to be some kind of retribution, consequences for these people. They are, in my opinion, they are traitors to us. They are disgusting people. In the case I'm talking about, this person already has a fairly successful business and they're doing well, but they want more. And the only way they're going to get it is by screwing their fellow white brothers and sisters. And this is not on. I don't know how we're going to deal with these people, but sooner or later we're going to have to, because they are what is wrong with us white people. We will stab each other in the back, we will crook each other, steal from each other, and just screw each other to make a buck or to survive. And this is where we are. This is going to be our downfall, if anything. I'd like to believe that some people are keeping note of these kind of things, and there is somewhere a little list of people that, if this country does fall into absolute chaos, and we do have something like a civil war, and there's no doubt in my mind that if that does happen, it's going to be a race-based thing, that's for sure. There's no doubt about it. The way things are going now, there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt in my mind that at the end of the day, after the carnage, the white people are going to be the ones standing at the top of the pile. That's not unless we have some international force coming here and stop everything. But if we are just left to our own devices, we are going to clean this place up. It's not going to be a pretty sight. There's going to be a lot of death. There's going to be a lot of suffering from both sides. But at the end of the day, I think we are going to come out on tops. It's just the way things work in this world. Now, after all of that, I would like to believe that that little list is going to come out and these people are going to be sought out and dealt with. Now, how they get dealt with, that I'm not even prepared to speculate on. But I think these people need to start facing the consequences of their actions, and I need to see that these people are not going to get away with it now and after the carnage, which I'm pretty sure is coming in this country. I mean, you only have to look out at the news every day. Look at the posts on Facebook. You've got to follow the right groups to find it, obviously. You're not going to find all of it on mainstream media. But yeah, this is something that has been bugging me for ages. How us white people can treat each other the way we do. And another thing is how we can sit by and watch our fellow brothers and sisters, white people, and I'm speaking about the farmers mainly, suffer at the hands of savages. They are being killed basically on a daily basis in the most horrific ways you can imagine. Just one case comes to mind is the last case of the elderly couple that was killed. He had his hands chopped off before they killed him. This was now in the week. Now, we are sitting at home watching TV. We're sitting home behind our security fences, behind our security systems, with our 24-hour armed response at beck and call, while these people are being murdered and we are doing nothing about it. This is something that has to change. We have got to see every attack on a white person as an attack on ourselves, every attack on a white person as an attack on our family, on our mothers, our fathers, our brothers and sisters. As soon as we start taking it personally, that is when we are going to start fighting back. But until then, I can't see anything happening in this country. We are going to get wiped out here very slowly and very painfully. Those of you who have a lot of money, who live in nice areas, behind security boom gates, behind security electric fences, security systems, and your armed response, and God knows what all else. You guys are not safe. The crime might not be hitting you right now. It is hitting the easier targets. You might not be as easy to get to, but believe me, your turn will come. If you don't pull your weight in protecting everybody, like the farmers and the softer targets, and being out there and contributing, you guys, I'm talking about the rich people now, who are living in the affluent suburbs, driving fancy cars, living the high life, going on fancy holidays, and that. I'm happy for you. If you earned your living, if you made your money, honestly, I am very happy for you. I am not jealous at all. But you guys are in a position to help your own people to get through what is coming in this country. And if you don't, you are going to suffer at the end of the day, because when it comes your turn, you are going to expect the rest of us to look after you and to protect you. And we will. Don't worry, we will. Those that are left. But you are going to pay the price for it. And a lot of you are going to be wiped out and killed just the same as the farmers are now. Don't think that you are going to be spared. No amount of money will spare you from what is coming in this country. So I'll leave you with those thoughts. I'm just going to do these, like I said, I'm just going to do these short recordings every now and again. They will be in one playlist. I don't know what I'm going to title it yet, but well, you'll see what the title is when you actually see this video or this audio. I'm going to put them in one playlist, and they will stay like that, just as one playlist. I'll just make it episode 1 or version 1 or volume 1 or whatever. this one, and I will just make them consecutive numbers. My personal daily or weekly rent, whatever you'd like to call it. So that's it for me for this one. As I said, these are just unscripted. I'm just going to sit and speak my mind. That's all they are. So until then, keep well, stay safe.